Hi there, I'm Surang from Englishman, and today it is total immersion. That is, you are totally immersed in the language, then you learn the spoken part, that is the sound part of the language. So, when you mix Sinhala with English, what happens is basically your neural pathways are not made in a perfect way, in a good way, to have a very good flow. So, when you go to total immersion, it happens and you will be able to speak the language soon. So try to go to total immersion. ඒකෙන්ද total immersion වලට ගියාම තමයි අපිට හොඳට කතා කරන්න පුළුවන් වෙන්නේ මුළුමනින්ම දේවල් අදාළ භාෂාවෙන් ඇහුනහම disturb වෙන්නේ නැතුව අපේ mother tongue එකකින්. හරි එමනම් අපි යන් අද අපේ කතාවට. අද තමයි මේ thieves and the cock. Aesop's fables වලින් මම මේක ගන්නෙ thieves and the cock. So what is cock? Cock in the morning. Ooh, 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 ooh. That is cock. Yeah, you know what cock is. So the thieves and the cock. Some thieves broke into a house. You understand? Break, broke, broken. You know what is breaking is. Some thieves broke into a house. They break the house, went inside. That is break into. So some thieves broke into a house and found nothing but a cock. Nothing but a cock. They found only a cock. There was nothing in that house for them. Valuable things, I mean. Gold, jewelries, and computers or whatever, in today's period. So it is not so. Nothing valuable was found in the house. So therefore, they were really, really upset. Ayyo, shit. So useless. And they thought, there is a cock. Why don't we take it? Yeah, cock is really good in a way for some reason. For the thieves, I mean. Some thieves broke into a house and found nothing but a cock, whom they stole. They stole the cock. You know what stole is? Stealing. Stealing is adinnadanaya. They stole the cock. Now the cock is going with them because they are carrying the cock. Some travelers broke into a house and found nothing but a cock, whom they stole, and got off as fast as they could get off. Getting off. Getting off means going from this place to where they live. That is getting off. Yeah. And got off as fast as they could. On arriving at home, when they reached home, when they came home, on arriving at home, they proceeded to kill the cock. They came home and then they started killing the cock. Why do they use this proceed word? They proceeded to kill the cock. Proceed. Procedure. Procedure is basically a series of actions we have to do when doing something. Procedure. Procedure is you have to do this and thereafter you have to do the second thing and thereafter the third thing. Procedure. I mean, sort of an order. This is first, this is second, and so that is procedure. So there should be a procedure even in killing something. Doing cooking, we have sort of procedures. Yeah. On arriving at home, they proceeded to kill the cock. They started killing the cock. Started killing. They started killing means not killing. Started killing means they must have sharpened the knives or things like that. On arriving at home, they proceeded to kill the cock, who thus pleaded for his life. The cock pleaded for his life. What is pleading? Pleaded for his life means that making a very emotional request for something. Emotional request. You, honey, please. Something like that. Say emotional request. Making emotional request, that is pleading. Cock thus pleaded for his life. He pleaded for his life. Don't kill me. Pleaded for his life. That is, don't kill me, he said. The cuckoo wanted to save his life. That is the reason why he did it. What did he do? He pleaded for his life. At home, they proceeded to kill the cock, who thus pleaded for his life. Pray, spare me. Please spare me. Please spare me. Why spare me? You know what spare wheel is? Spare wheel is usually not, we use it. It is not being used basically, the spare wheel. So, spare means means that don't use me. That is, don't use me means don't kill me here. Sparing. Pray spare me, don't harm me. I'm very serviceable to men. He says there should be a reason why they should not kill him. He says, I'm very serviceable to men. Yeah, yeah, serviceable to men. You understand you know what service is? Yeah, serving. Yeah, say you serve others. You give a good service to your school or to your office or to the place you are working. So service, your service, I need your service, people would say. So in the similar manner, he says that Kuku says, I am very serviceable to men. That is, they need my service. That is what Kuku says. My neighbors, my people in my village need me because I'm really serviceable to them. Yeah. I wake them up in the night to their work. They have to go to work, they have to go to town. So therefore they have to get ready for that particular thing. So they have to start doing things, preparing themselves for going around 4:30 or 4 o'clock in the morning. So therefore it is really very important thing. And why I wake them up in the night to their work. Yeah, they have to do work, so I wake them up. So then get up. When I say cuckoo, cuckoo, they get up. That is what he says. That is the very then thieves say, I mean, you know what thieves are, bad people. Thieves say, that is the very reason why we must more kill you. That is the real reason why we kill you. Clear? And they say, they replied. So the cuckoo did not expect that answer. Cuckoo said, I am really serviceable to men, thinking that they would release him. And instead, what they said was, they said, yeah, that is the very reason we have to kill you. That is the reason why we kill you. For when you wake your neighbors, you entirely put an end to our business. When you wake up your neighbors, what happens is, then they are not sleeping any longer. Then what happens is we cannot do our work because they are not sleeping. They are not asleep. So that is the problem for us. If there are no cuckoos, everybody would be sleeping in a very good way. So then we can do our job. So, for when you wake your neighbors, you entirely put an end to our business. Put an end. Put an end to something. Making something not successful or workable or plan or something. And you cannot do that if somebody puts an end to something, that is the end of the particular thing. They have to change the plan, so they have to stop doing that because no use of doing that. Put an end. We basically put a full stop after writing one sentence, something like put an end to finished. So then I cannot do we cannot do what we want. Put an end to our business. The safeguards of virtue are hateful to the evil disposed. So, virtues are really protecting virtues. Your protecting virtues means you maintain your good qualities. Yeah. Maybe even though you are maintaining your good qualities, virtues, even though it is a good thing, it would be really bad for bad people. That is what is happening. But even though you are doing good things, thinking about others, helping others. Now, for example, when you think about YouTube platform, there you have a lot of videos about beauty, about gardening, about everything, about languages, about science, or whatever it is. Whatever you want, it is there. Name it, you find it. So, but at the same time, it is without, you don't want to pay for that. That is free of charge, basically. You have to pay for internet and things like that. But you don't pay for the YouTubers. They do that. That's a great service, as I see, because I'm using YouTube to learn new things. Yeah, beautiful things because sort of world-class things. When you think about motivational speakers, the best world-class speakers, they are there. Fraction of a second to press a button and we can listen to their things for hours free. Even when people do these things, some people we call them, some people call them snakes in the grass. Snakes in the grass means that snakes, now I can see grass here. When snakes in grass, you cannot see them, you cannot recognize them. So maybe they show that they are doing a very good service. They are doing good things, but they are doing really a bad thing. There are people like that. I have sort of experience now, and I'm going to teach him a very good lesson. And it will take, I think, few days, couple of days, maybe 1 week, and you will see what happens. Okay. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Another thing is actually YouTube comments. So it is in our control. That is, we can remove anything we want. It is really a fraction of a second, as I've told you. But I don't do that. I allow anybody to do anything. Why? People have their sort of ideas, views, and they have to express. Maybe we don't like them, but they have to. But there are things really malice. But there are things really bad. And that is, their motive is not good. So we should teach them a good lesson. You will see what happens next. Okay. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, give us a like, and share the video. That is it. What is important is not this story, as I've told you. I mean, what is important is you're being immersed in the language. Some people would say, oh, it is useless, this story. We know this story. That's okay. But for people, this is a very simple language, as you know. What is important is total immersion. That is, when you immerse in the target language, you learn it. So that is what we provide you with. And not stories. They are stories, but the value lies in the total language, not the story, basically. You know these stories. Okay. Bye.